right, everybody, welcome at the bonus round. This is our first AMA here in the channel. We have the team of Zonimus, we have Basit, and we have Logan, I think, also here. Hi, guys. You guys building a similar like a payment system with your token. So I was deep diving a little bit couple 2 weeks ago, I think. Glad you joined my channel, and I finally can talk to you guys what your project is about. So yeah, hi and welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having us. I think Boss is going to do most of the talking, but if there's anything else the rest of us can answer, we're definitely here.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, introduce yourself, please, before we go in the project. People always like to hear what's your background, especially in crypto, and if you have like business background, maybe in real life, which comes handy for the project, and I think it's good to mention it as well.
Of course. So I'll start at first. My name is Basit. In regards to my crypto background, I actually just recently started about a year ago. I kind of dwindled a little bit in DeFi, but the real experts in our crypto background is actually our co-founders, Coin Official. So they can take care of everything in regards to the crypto special.
Yeah, so my name is Logan. I've been in DeFi for at least the last 3 to 5 years. I'm a full-time data engineer, website developer. And so we started Coin Official, and ZAH is one of the projects we've been working with for the last year and a half, basically creating this crypto to fiat currency gateway for gift cards. And we're basically a marketing company, but we do a lot of development work. And ZAH is kind of one of our special projects we've been in since day one, where our whole team's been helping him curate everything we're trying to build.
Awesome. Yeah, I had actually a small run-in with Coin Official already with my other project. So I didn't go deep dive in the conversations there. We can have maybe another talk another time. So yeah, what is ZAH? What is Zonimus? Just give us a small introduction about it.
Of course. So, well, I was going to start off a little bit more about the introduction of the project. So, introduce myself this way. Well, my name is Basit, and I'm the founder of Zonimus. And Zonimus hosts its own native token, ZAH. And what makes ZAH so special is that our project actually focuses on decentralizing crypto spending. I was going to assume that you were going to ask a question after you said introduce yourself.
But anyway, no, I got you. I like to give. I don't like to interrupt people. If you really know what you're talking, then it's like a pitch, and just do it. If I have question, I will ask. But I think everybody who's watching, paying attention to it as well.
Okay, so perfect. So now that I've introduced exactly what Zonimus is and ZAH and the fact that we're trying to decentralize crypto spending, before I go into more in depth about the project, I want to introduce you all to a problem, because every good business solves a problem. And the problem is liquidation. How do you use your crypto every single day? Well, most likely, if you ask anyone, hey, how do you use your crypto every day? Your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your Solana, Ripple, etc. Most likely, they're going to tell you, well, I sell it to an exchange, and then from that exchange, I move the funds to my bank account. It's extremely centralized, and it comes with huge fees. So if you're using an external wallet like MetaMask and you send your funds over to your centralized exchange, you're going to lose gas fees. And not only will you lose gas fees, whenever you're moving from the funds from crypto to fiat, you also lose huge fees, probably 2 to 3% just by converting to fiat. And then there's the slow bank transfers. So once you've actually moved from an external wallet to the centralized exchange, sell it to the centralized exchange, you have to wait for sometimes an ACH transfer or some type of wire transfer, which may take 3 to 5 business days to finally settle in your account. And most of all, that technology that I just described to you all is completely outdated and old. So I actually put this picture up here in the very corner. You should be able to see it. And its banks are so outdated. Store your ZAH on your MetaMask and spend freely. So now that I've explained to you all what problem there is right now in the crypto ecosystem, I would like to tell you all what the solution is. And the solution is us. So over the past year, we have actually been working together with Coin Official to come out with this decentralized application, also known as a dApp, called the ZAH card. And what the ZAH card allows is for users to convert their ZAH token to gift cards in a decentralized manner in over or close to 100 countries. So you can spend ZAH with the biggest brands in the world without having to use an exchange, without having to wait for this slow bank transfer. It's completely decentralized. All you have to do is go on the website and connect your MetaMask. Talk about being seamless, right? So now that I've introduced the problem to you all and I've explained to you all how we are the solution, I would like to give you all a brief introduction of what the user interface is going to consist of when you're trying to actually buy a gift card. So when you go to Zonymous.io website, by the way, guys, this is my entire favorite part of the project because I've really tried making this as easy as possible. Streamline this process. Super simple. So you go to Zonymous.io. If you don't have ZAH already, you click on the Buy ZAH button. When you click the Buy ZAH button, it's going to pop up a window that's going to route you to PancakeSwap. You buy your ZAH with your BNB and you store it on your MetaMask or whichever wallet you choose. Once you've done that and you've purchased ZAH, you go over to the website. By the way, it's not going to redirect you or anything. All you do is close out the tab. You go over here to the top right where you see my wallet. And when you click that button, oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that it actually shows you the process. Yeah. So once you click Buy ZAH, anyway, once you click Buy ZAH, it's going to pop up the window. I've kind of already explained the process, but it's all good. So once you've actually purchased our token, you go back, you connect your wallet. Once you connect your wallet, you have a choice to choose MetaMask or Wallet Connect. By the way, guys, Wallet Connect has plenty of options. So I know some people are like, well, it's just MetaMask. No, trust me, guys. Whenever you go to Wallet Connect, most likely you'll see the wallet of your choice. So after you've purchased ZAH or you've already had ZAH, you connect your wallet. Once you do that, well, guys, you just buy gift cards. You don't even have to leave the front page. Everything is right here in front of you. So after you've got ZAH, you click on Buy Gift Cards. And let's say I'm going to choose the United States. In the top left, you'll see it, United States of America. And right now, I need to get something, maybe some groceries, maybe a new laptop, or possibly a TV, right? So I click on Walmart. And right when I click on Walmart, it's going to redirect me to tell me a little bit about Walmart. It's going to say this Walmart e-gift card is the perfect present for anyone. Well, guys, I guess it's a perfect present for me right now. So, by the way, you click on the amounts that we have. So right now I had 500 USD because I wanted to show you all how much you can really buy with ZAH and what our capabilities are. So you click on that, you'll see the denomination you want, and it says 500 USD. You click that quantity button and then you add to cart. Guys, make sure at the very bottom of the screen, you look at our descriptions and how to redeem because certain gift cards actually work in other countries or other brands. So it's really helpful to learn how to redeem because sometimes you can only redeem online or you redeem in person. Another thing that I would like to say is you'll see the price. The price says $525, even though it's only a 500 USD gift card. And that's because we tag on 5% service fee for allowing this decentralized exchange to occur. So once you click on Walmart, let's say 500 USD, and you don't want anything more. I'm cool with having a new TV or a new laptop. You click on the shopping cart above, you'll see it has a little red mark that says 1. Once you click on that, you go on enter email, confirm email. Guys, I want to tell you how important it is to make sure that you all put in your all's email because obviously we wouldn't want the gift card showing up anywhere else. But I'm going to go back to that idea of gift card showing up anywhere else in a second. Once you put in the email, you agree to terms and conditions and you proceed to checkout. What's going to pop up is a window. And all it is just pretty much confirming that you're not a robot and you click pay. Once you do that, MetaMask is going to pop up and it's going to allow you to sign off on the transaction. You will be using your ZAH to make this purchase for this gift card. You just scroll down on the extension, press pay. And guys, right when you press pay, I'm not joking about this. It's pretty crazy if you ask me. You'll get an email of the gift card, which will look like this. And as you press play, if you have your email connected to your laptop or your phone, it'll go ding. And just like that, you've converted ZAH, which is a crypto digital, into physical cash. And guys, these gift cards, they're filled with fiat. So definitely really interesting. So now that I've explained the entire process and I've shown you all the problem, I've shown you that we're the solution, I would like to kind of go into what happens if you all lose your gift card. Well, remember how I said, hey guys, make sure you put your email in right? Well, even if you don't put your email in right, it's not the end of the world. All you have to do is make sure you connect the same MetaMask that you use to make your ZAH card purchase. You go to Zonymous.io again, you click under My Accounts, you click on Orders. Right when you click on Orders, it's going to show you the past orders that you all have taken. I'm serious, guys. Even though you might have typed it in wrong, it's going to be there, at least as long as you all use the same MetaMask. And for any serious inquiries about somehow it's not showing up, please email me at support@zonymous.io, and I will get this taken care of. But something that I do want to say is if you all want to use different MetaMask, we know, of course, up to your alls, because your question might be, well, what if I had a different MetaMask with my purchase and I'm trying to track this purchase? Well, guys, again, everything is right here in front of you at the landing page. You click on sign up and you create an account. Once you create an account, it will track all of your orders that you've done, even with different MetaMask or different wallets. The process is super simple. You click sign up. By the way, guys, I kind of made a little bit of a joke, and I did my email, again, support@zonymous.io. My name is Barack Obama, born in 1981, and I signed up for an account. And just like that, you'll get an email notification which verifies the account, and you've created an account with Zonymous. So now that we've went into how to purchase a gift card, what are the limitations of our platform? Because obviously we can't let everybody just spend ridiculous amounts in a decentralized manner. So what we did is we tried to have the best of both worlds. Without KYC, users have 1,000 USD spending limit or a lifetime account spending limit of 9,500 USD. If you do KYC, you can spend as much as you want through the platform for however long you want through the platform without any problems at all. So now that we went over, the KYC information and the spending limits, how does a user KYC? Again, guys, completely seamless and as easy as just the landing page. You connect your wallet, create an account, you go to KYC. I'm not going to show you the process of KYC just because it's extremely bureaucratic. So I'm pretty sure everyone that's in this chat or in the crypto ecosystem is somewhat familiar with KYCing. By the way, this entire process is partnered off by our our KYC partners, Verif. Whew, a lot of talking. I'm really excited about showing you all this. So now that I've shown you all the problem, I've shown you all the solution. I've showed you how to not only purchase ZAH, but also to buy gift cards in almost 100 countries. Why would you want to invest in ZAH? Well, I kind of already described it, but it's because you're not investing in today. It's because you're investing for the future. ZAH is a token with real utility. We actually solve a problem, which is centralized crypto spending. The majority of people will tell you they use exchanges. The applicational use for our token is for multiple countries, guys. We're not talking United States. We're not even talking just Europe. We're talking about everywhere all over the globe, in Asia, in Australia, even Africa, South America, North America. Our ZAH card is truly multi-currency. Even though you're buying a gift card from Kroger, even though you're buying a gift card from Carrefour, Walmart, Best Buy, Home Depot, etc., the truth is you're spending multi-currency. These gift cards are actually filled with fiat. So if you're buying a gift card in Japan, it's actually filled with JPY. If you're buying a gift card in Australia, it's filled with AUD. So I don't think of ZAH as just a tool to buy gift cards. I think of it as a tool it's pretty much a decentralized currency. It's definitely exciting. Another reason is the winning team members. We have Coin Official, who is creating a marketing token, which in my opinion is definitely going to change a lot. We'll go into a little bit of details about Coin Official at the very end of the project. But we also have a legal team. We have 3 lawyers which work under us that deal with all of our licensing and legalities, which allows you users who carry ZAH to be able to decentralize spend in a decentralized way. We also have a stack dev team that works on front end and back end development. And, we have a winning team, we have a winning project, and we have a winning solution. So now that you've bought ZAH, now that you are a ZAH holder, now that you can spend freely in almost 100 countries, more coming, by the way, what is expansion? Well, The way that we're going to expand is we're planning on onboarding other lower market cap tokens just like us that are able to be used as a currency through our ZAH card platform. So the science behind it is if we onboard these smaller group tokens, they're going to bring all of their holders, hodlers, whichever you want to call them, their entire communities over to us and our platform. And the more holders you have, the increase in market capitalization you have. Another way we plan to expand is more gift cards. Guys, I'm already working with another provider, which will allow 1,000 more gift cards to the platform. When you all have time, please check out our link. We'll drop it after the video. You all will see we have a big selection already. Imagine a whole nother 1,000 more countries. Right now, we are lacking a little bit in Africa. We have some in South Africa, I think some in Egypt, but most of Africa is hurting just a little bit. So once we expand to Africa, we believe that the expansion will be even greater. And finally, new chains. Right now, Zonymous is built, or ZAH is built off Binance Smart Chain, but we believe this DeFi solution should be for every single blockchain on the market. I actually added this picture, and it's get your new little school laptop from Best Buy with ZAH token. So now that I've explained to you all the problem, I've explained to you all how we're the solution, I've shown you that once you have our token, how you can actually be a part of this crypto solution. I've also showed you all the expansion. I've showed you all how to invest, and I've shown you all the future. So I would like to introduce myself again. My name is Basit. I am the founder of Zonymous, and I've been working on this project since the end of October of last year. Our co-founders are Coin Official, and I will let them wrap it up after everything to really talk about why their backing is so helpful for our project. Would like to wrap this up. Oh, my bad. Logan, Brandon, you all can step in to wrap everything up.
Yeah, I think Basit explained it incredibly well. Again, allowing people to use their crypto, moving it to gift cards, again, and then onboarding extra tokens down the road. As you kind of mentioned, Coin Official is a marketing platform, so we're leveraging partners across the industry basically to help projects grow and incubate them from start to finish. And ZAH is kind of one of those projects that are very close to our heart because we've been working on it so long with them. And again, we're going to use our platform to help boost ZAH even further, just helping increase the market cap, onboarding new tokens, and creating more connections as time goes.
So now that he said that, guys, I would like to wrap up with be different, be Zonymous.
Awesome. Thank you. Actually, that was a really great elevator pitch, perfect for a Shark Tank, if you haven't done one yet. I actually hear out like you have some, I think you have some like business background and you know how to do a presentation, I think. I hear that out of you.
I was a little nervous, I'm going to be honest. I'm so proud.
I got a couple of questions actually.
Of course.
First of all, I like that project. That idea with that gift card is perfect. I exactly had that problem half a year ago. I had some crypto and I wanted to buy for my wife a birthday gift, and I don't know what to do, and I didn't have a crypto credit card yet. And what did I do? I actually found a shop then in Czech Republic where I can pay with Bitcoin. And I have to send to a ZAH, so a ZX, and I have to swap to Bitcoin, and I have to swap it back, and I have to use my Trust Wallet and connect to that page and send it there. And it just took like a whole day, because on this day also the network was very slow. So this was really, really annoying. So I was looking before where can I buy a gift card, like from Amazon or something, and easy to use that money, So this is exactly my problem, what I have, what you're trying to solve here, just in the front. I like the selection you have of the shops. I'm here in Germany now, and I have like a hardware store where I always also go shopping for my stuff, for my house. Perfect for me. What I actually think you should really try to get is like Netflix, Amazon, Spotify, all that big stuff. I'm not sure how much it's going to be or something, because I think it's going to give you a lot of people looking at it if they can buy gift cards for Netflix or stuff like this. Of course, it's also good if you have if projects want to give away like $500 of Netflix voucher, then they can just buy it from you, you make other projects buy your project to buy gift cards with it and then give it away to their holders. Good idea, good for partnerships also in the future. Just a suggestion. So I have a question about the KYC process. If I KYC with you, you know exactly what I spent or how much money I spent, then do you have to submit it to the authorities, to the governments? Because, in some countries, there's laws and taxable crypto transactions, or is that still anonymous?
Of course. So the KYC is actually mainly for making sure that the person that's using our platform is not a money launderer or someone that's actually listed on the terrorist organization. I think it's called the OFAC list. And most of all, there's something called a PEP sanctions, which is making sure that they're not a politically exposed person. So we don't actually report because it's not our job to report for you all. It's obviously, it should be, it's the users that actually are supposed to be doing their due diligence when it comes to taxes and reporting anything that you spend to the platform. But yeah, as long as Anonymous comes, no, we have no responsibility for reporting for each individual or anything like that.
Okay, because I think that's what your project is about, that nobody have to go to the authorities and have to pay tax on their crypto transaction.
Yeah.
One of the reasons.
I guess I just want to add on, like, at the end of the day, as a user and as a citizen of whatever jurisdiction you're in, you're responsible for your own taxes. Zonymous, Zonymous's goal isn't to help facilitate that, but we also got to, make sure we comply with like local legislation and regulation. So again, those limits are set in place to protect us, but also you guys, and those limitations are per wallet. So again, take it with what you will.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. There's not a call for somebody here to do tax evasion or something. Do whatever you want to do. That's your own financial decisions,
Yeah, it's more to kind of like simplify the process with what you were dealing with. Like if I want to use my cryptocurrency every day, I shouldn't have to move it to a SEX. I shouldn't have to then move it to my bank account to actually use it, because some exchanges don't even have a debit card program. So in order to actually use the funds, you are kind of forced to use some type of centralized manner. So I do believe Zonymous really does help and kind of fix that whole problem.
So yeah, so you are docs and you're probably gonna KYC also, so your name is really to your picture.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I actually I did show that picture of me. It was with my favorite breakfast. I am gonna dox. I am pretty much dox, guys. I'm gonna be honest, because I work with fiat providers, because I work with licensed exchanges. My name is somewhat already out there. So there's really, guys, it's public information, company records. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So it's not like any hiding or anything. I do work with financial institutions and crypto exchanges. So yeah, that really was the picture of me.
Awesome. So let's just start in the basics. You guys gonna do a pre-sale, or you did one already, or you're gonna have a private sale, or is Coin Official funding everything what you're doing?
No, Coin Official is not funding everything. That's so funny. So I actually had a private sale and a seed sale already, and we'll be hosting the pre-sale very soon. I'm not going to give an exact date, but it's going to be. I'll let everyone in the group know when we're ready.
Yeah, no worries. What's the target you're going to try to raise?
We're going to try and raise 1,000 BNB.
Wow, that's very ambitious. You should wait for the market to recover. You're gonna know already which platform you wanna go, or?
Yeah. So, hey, Logan, you think it's cool if we share the platform that we're working with?
Yeah, I think that's fine. So again, we've kind of already been lining up a lot of these additional partnerships over the last year, specifically the last month or two, as we kind of get ready for these products to launch. We already have a very dedicated partnership with Gympad where, again, there's going to be a lot of extra promotion in a higher tier than you normally would see, just because of the class and utility of the ZAH project. Along with that, again, is using all these influencers we've been gathering for this platform to help kind of boost and get a lot of extra marketing you normally wouldn't see for a standard like IDO project.
Perfect. Yeah, Gympad. I like Gympad. I'm working with them together as well. So, and they get most presets filled nowadays. So it's no. And yeah, the marketing they're gonna offer you as well. That's perfect. Yeah. So you are. Sorry. So what's your tokenomics gonna be? Supply, everything, is it all already done, or you still figuring something out?
Yeah, everything is done. I don't know if you want to share your screen, Bossett. We normally don't go too far into it because it's kind of boring for a lot of people, but I'm sure we can share it now from the Git book if you'd like, Bossett.
Yeah, I will.
Or if we have a slide.
No, I actually took it off the slide because the people that were like, the practice pitch, they said take it out of the presentation because the people that are listening to the presentation, they remember the first and the very last of a presentation. So I wanted to make sure that we really hammered the idea of what ZAH is about and not, try and make people remember, be like, oh, what was that again they were doing? So I actually
totally agree. If you go somewhere making an elevator pitch, keeps the interesting stuff in and keeps the boring stuff out.
Exactly.
All right. So tax is going to be 5% buy tax, 30%. That's pretty good.
So buy tax 5%, sell tax 13%, and the supply of ZAH will be 100 million tokens. And I can also show you all what the token allocations will be on how much is going to seed sale, private sale, and how much we're actually holding back for possible to possibly be on a licensed exchange, our staking and rewards, how much the team tokens, and it all comes out to about 100 million tokens.
Is your team tokens going to be locked, and the private sale, is it going to be vested as well, or?
Yes, yeah, they're all going to be vested for about 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, so 6 months is incredibly long in this industry. I just want to hit home on that we're not talking about a 1 week lock or a 1 month lock. I mean, 6 months is, generally where most projects die, but because of ZAH's utility and the belief in the project, all of the seed sale and private sale along with the team are on a 6 month basically vest. Again, that's going to prevent any dumping of tokens either upfront or behind the scenes to protect all the investors. You'll also notice the liquidity is 15%, which is incredibly healthy. I also want to hit home on that all the capital raised from the IDO is going to go to funding the liquidity pool for the token, and then also funding the liquidity pool for the gift cards. So there's no profit made for the team or any kind of paycheck to get everything launched and live, even though, again, 1,000 BUB kind of seems like a lot in the grand scheme of things, but with everything that's going on, it's enough to fund the liquidity and make sure that everything is fluid for the users. And again, that's where all the capital's going.
Perfect, thank you. 6 months locked is really, really good, and gives me also security if I want to ape in at launch or something, and no private seller's going to dump, especially when there's 1,000 BNB coming, So let me just ask. How do you guys get paid? People always like to know that. I mean, you don't have rewards for your team tokens you have, and
of course. So the way that we're going to get paid is our team tokens, but also because we do have a service fee that we make each transaction of the gift card platform.
The service fee is to you, or the service fee is going to the project? But I mean, really, like exactly how you're going to get paid. I mean, you're a dev, you should also get paid for doing all that work.
So yeah, a portion of the funds go to future development, marketing, and obviously liquidity, but then of course there is a portion of those funds are being sent for staffing to make sure everyone can focus more on the project and growing it. And, again, eventually if it's a successful launch, then, no one needs a day job and it can be, completely focused on 24/7.
Perfect. Thank you. You are planning a Certic audit, I think. As I just see on the Certic page, 95% ready. Is there any issues that took like another 1 month here to findings, or?
Actually, that was Certic's fault. I will put the blame on them. Just because we asked a question, and their question and their response, I'm not joking, took about a month to finally get back to us. I kept asking them over and over again. So I know it says 85% completed, 95% completed a month ago, or it's so long ago. But yeah, we should be getting that finished this week, and then we'll be updating the group about everything.
Nice. I like that you do like really, it's a big project and you're going to do also the biggest audit you can do. Nothing to complain about this one. This is perfect and should give everybody another security. Just here in the roadmap. Yeah, phase 1 actually almost done. Staking smart contract you're going to plan still. Any ideas how that staking is going to look like?
So the staking, we're looking at using CoinOfficial's platform most likely for that. Again, that's where people will have 4 different option pools for unlocked 30-day, 60-day, or 180-day locks. And then we'll kind of decide as we get kind of closer to launch how many tokens will be allocated for each pool. And obviously, depending on the token value, how many people are in each pool, that will determine your APR until the rewards are gone for each section. So again, those will go to that. And again, that's looking at probably a 1 to 2 year staking rate just to keep everything, pretty conservative, where, a large chunk of, we wouldn't want 27% or so the tokens being dumped, on day within a week or a month. It just doesn't make sense. So again, that's going to be kind of long-term staking for extra rewards, so you can stake ZAH to, earn more gift cards and cash that out.
Awesome. Perfect. Staking is always good. Gives. I like staking. I stake all my money also. Just let your money work for you, cover inflation, whatever,
It also,
so yeah.
It also increases people to hold the project longer.
Exactly, especially when your APRs are pretty high, over 50%. They're just holding by themselves already. And they know they get their money in half a year and 1 year back almost, so it's all good. Is there any estimated time for your launch? You said you will tell everybody when it's ready, but is there any estimated time? Like 1 month, 2 months?
So I'm possibly thinking 2 months, and that's solely because we do have one thing that we're working on right now, and we're still developing something really special for you all, and that's going to take probably like 3 weeks to get finished. I don't want to release the whole secret, and it's not really a secret, but definitely I wish I could have done it for you all during this AMA, but I'll release it. No big deal. So we're actually implementing the other tokens in our platform. So during the AMAs, we're going to be surprising people by having someone be like, hey, drop your email, and whoever drops their email first or last or middle or whichever way we choose, we're going to be sending them a gift card during the actual AMA. So we're working on that right now, because since ZAH's not launched, we do want to have like a BNB or BUSD as an option, not really for the consumers, but more to like boost our actual decentralized spending.
Love it. Good idea. Keeps all your Telegram holders or members engaging to all your AMAs and not just dropping in like a little bit. 2 months is still a long time. How are you going to plan the marketing now? Is there a lineup already, or what you guys doing?
My bad. We do have a list of groups that we've already contacted, but mainly the marketing is going to be passed off to CoinOfficial.
Yeah, and we just don't want to, again, allocate. And we do have a large marketing budget ready, but again, with how crypto is and the market is, a lot of these prices change, per week or even per day. So again, reaching out to certain influencers and getting a quote for an AMA doesn't always make sense when, again, the launch date still isn't finalized. But of course, you're probably looking at about a 3 to 4 week ramp up of marketing before the actual IDO on GymPad. And again, with leveraging those partners, spending a large chunk on marketing, bringing on new users, onboarding new tokens and their holders, we're fairly confident in what we can do there. It's just, again, we don't want to kind of put anything in writing or stone today, just because, again, there's still a lot of different moving parts.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Like I said, for me, it looks pretty good. 2 months out of the project, I would have to take another look when you're launched in BSC scan and how your pre-sale was to see everything working and functioning. That would be awesome. I know here was some question earlier. Aaron, you want to ask your question in voice chat, or you want to want me to read it? Okay, here. Aaron, I unmuted you. If you want to ask your question, you can ask yourself. Otherwise, I will read it.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
Hey, what's up, guys? I was just a little bit curious about the associated fee, because obviously this is like a million times more convenient than using a centralized exchange. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But when we kind of started the talk, you were talking about some of the trading fees, like eating up just 2 to 3% right there, maybe the gas fees on top of it, to get it back to the central exchange. Do you feel like you guys, that 5% ends up being like a more substantial fee and equivalence, or even less than the cost of essentially doing it through, normal, traditional means?
Logan, would you like to answer that?
Yeah, well, keep in mind, traditional means still leaves a lot of room for actual wire transfer, times and getting that money to your bank account. And again, your answer may vary depending on like what jurisdiction you live in.
Yeah, depending on like the fees associated with trading in the exchanges I use or the regions I'm in, and then also obviously like how much I'd be paying in gas fees could change. That could obviously be a different factor constantly. So I guess what I'm thinking, let me like really simplify it instead of trying to ask like ridiculous specifics, which I didn't necessarily mean to do. But essentially, like, do you guys feel, because I mean, I'm a U.S. resident, so I'm very aware of the convenience culture and consumer culture that exists, and I understand that a lot of the times, it's good to have a choice to pay more for something convenient, if because people prioritize things differently. And so I guess, do you guys feel that are people like for the convenience of what you're providing, and to avoid obviously the time periods that you'd be waiting, and also the additional steps that's required to take your money out of crypto? Do you guys feel that you're more do you guys feel like you're pretty equivalent in the cost of doing so? Or if not, if you are more so, do you feel that it's low enough that the convenience is well worth what you're paying for?
So I got to kind of be careful depending on how I answer that, just because our legal team is extremely picky. We do work with, centralized banks to kind of fund certain parts of the platform in the backend for liquidity. From a user standpoint, everything's decentralized, quick. You get your gift card in minutes. But again, we do have to follow that local regulation. And again, making sure that people aren't, money laundering or using any of the card cost for, terrorism or anything like that, no matter really where they live. Again, it kind of jumps down to. Oh, sorry, say again?
Oh, no, just that terrorist part. I was like, I heard you say that earlier. I was dying laughing. I was like, that's true, though. It's funny to say, but you're still right.
Yeah, it's incredibly true. And our whole team is based in the United States. So again, we have to be incredibly careful with the verbiage we use, because we also don't want to lose any of our partners or, again, get in legal trouble. As Boss mentioned, the whole project is pretty much KYC'd. I'm sure we'll get a KYC badge on something. It's just, again, it's all public information, easily searchable. And again, with these kind of on-ramp and off-ramp protocols we're using for these banks. Now, again, the 5%, to me, if I go buy a token and I make a profit, I find this incredibly beneficial. I wouldn't be, here talking with you and Bosset if I wouldn't actually use the platform myself. Just because then I don't need to go through, a Coinbase or a Crypto.com, pay their transaction rates, wait 5 days, hits my bank account, and then I'm taxed, locally when that hits my account there. Again, you need to do your taxes, legally to what makes sense and where you live. Again, you can kind of follow what you want. And again, that's why we do have the KYC up to 9,500.
So also, I would like to say, answer your question more directly. I truly do think consumers are willing to actually go or to actually pay the 5% service fee. And that's because when you're actually using like crypto or you're investing into a DeFi project, what Logan said, again, you have to move those funds to a centralized exchange to actually use the funds. This allows you to still stay in DeFi. And maybe to you, it doesn't seem enticing for the 5%, but I do believe that the majority of DeFi is okay with the 5% tag, as long as they can still stay pretty much on chain and still use their cryptocurrency every single day for whatever they want.
Yeah, and keep in mind sorry, keep going, Aaron.
I just want to say, I wanted to clarify. I think that 5% is worth it. This is just a little bit of devil's advocate. Just a little devil's advocate, just because 5%. Some people might be a different story. I mean, people have all kinds of different, opinions on what is or what isn't, worth something to them. But I think it's acceptable cost. It simplifies it so much.
Yeah, I think we'll try to get a streamlined answer. Again, we just got to kind of be legally careful what we say, because again, you're going to be responsible for your local taxes. But the fact that I can, per wallet, I can cash out $9,500 of crypto to gift cards anonymously, through this system is amazing. There's so many times the past 2 years, you maybe make a few $100s or even a few grand on, maybe buying some kind of Shiba Inu token or coin or whatever, and you can cash that out, and I can go to Best Buy within 5 minutes and go buy a TV or a washer or dryer or whatever. Again, with a lot of, I don't want to spoil too much, but Bosset's been working on a lot of kind of even more intriguing options kind of down the road. But yeah.
I hope that answers everything, Aaron.
It actually it answered my question and then answered a whole lot more. That I clarified a whole lot more. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Anyone else have any questions? I'm definitely loving the questions, because you actually asked me one that I a little bit was like, oh, okay, let's go down that rabbit hole. That's funny.
Rabbit holes are good. That's how you come up with new innovative ideas.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I don't have any more questions. Like I said, like 2 months out of the project, it looks pretty good for me. I have to look when you guys launch. I'll do the pre-sale and everything. It's in BSC scan to see. I hope everybody will go in the Telegram now, from everybody who is here, and support you guys. And I wish you guys all the best. I hope to see you again before launch, maybe.
Yeah, I appreciate the AMA. Again, guys, join the Telegram if you want to stay up to date, kind of see updates as we kind of announce new gift cards, the platform, the pre-sale, and kind of other AMAs like this. So definitely please join.
Want to definitely thank you again, TJ, for giving us the opportunity for this free AMA. It was really fun, and I definitely love sharing you all my project and my passion. So again, TJ, thank you so much for this free AMA.
Thank you for coming, and all the best, and I see you again.
Of course. Before we wrap stuff up, is there anyone else that would like to ask anything about ZAH, know anything more, or anything in the nature that you might be confused about? We're right here, and we would love to answer any question you all have. Going once, going twice. Sold.
Self-explaining. All right, guys. Thanks for coming.
Of course, it was a pleasure, man.
All right.
Well, thank you again, and happy Zonimus.
Yeah, and thanks everybody for tuning in for our first AMA today.
Thank you. Bye.